Hello, my loves. How are you all doing? It's Andrea. As a woman's health coach, I love to help you to understand what's happening in your body, why you're struggling with your symptoms. So I can help you to find solutions to your symptoms, and so you can go on and create a healthy life. And my video today, I want to talk about hot flashes. Yeah, they're not great, are they? I know. I've suffered with them as well. And I do still suffer with them sometimes because of some of my health issues that I'm healing from myself. So I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I experience them as well. Not quite as often, but I hear from some women and they suffer with them like really bad, and they're just sweating so much where they just have to keep changing the clothes. And the night sweats, I mean, what are them all about? Night sweats can be really nasty, can't they? It's like your bed sheets are wet. I mean, that's really unpleasant. Can't be nice to struggle like that. And if that's happening to anybody who's watching, if you're struggling where you're just sweating so much, then you can heal from that. You can find out why you're struggling so much. So I want to talk about it more in my video today about why it's happening and what's going on in your body and how, you can, like I say, you can heal from this. Because it can be annoying, it can be unpleasant, embarrassing, frustrating, all at the same time, and it always happens when you don't want it to happen. Have you noticed that yourself? Let me know in the comments. Let me know your experiences of your hot flashes. Have you had any embarrassing moments? Because you don't get a warning, do you? It just comes on, and it can happen because you could be outside in the supermarket or out somewhere and you see somebody you haven't seen for a long time and you start chatting to them, and then all of a sudden you can feel this like raging fire inside of you. It's like a raging fire, isn't it? You start getting hot, cheeks go all red, and you're talking to these people or somebody you've not seen for a while, and you're feeling really embarrassed, thinking, oh my gosh, they can see how hot I am, how red my skin is. And as if you're just praying that they can't see the sweat dripping down the side of your face. It's like, no, you just want the ground to just swallow you up, don't they? And the more uptight you get about it, the worse it gets. So when you're having a hot flash, you want to try and just, what I do is just stop what I'm doing and just breathe through it, just let it pass, just stay really calm and deep breathe in and just let it pass. And that's how you can handle it much better. But it's even harder when you may be at a conference, you might be talking to somebody at a conference or talking at work, in a meeting, and it happens, and you're trying to stay calm, you're trying to just not think about it and not think, can anybody else see this happening? Or maybe you're getting intimate with your partner. That's the worst thing. You're getting intimate with your partner and you're going, hang on a sec, I'm getting hot. You're going, oh my God, get off me. I can't bear it. But that's even worse. You're trying to, that steals the romance away from you. It's like, no. Oh my gosh. There's so many different things about hot flashes and it's not great. So let me know in the comments. Come and say hi if you're joining me for my video, and if you're watching the replay, say hello, let me know that you watched. And if you're watching my video anywhere else on social media and YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, click the bell and notified when I post more videos. If you like my video today, give it a like, share it with your friends, let them know about it. So hot flashes can be more prominent, perimenopause, especially the early phases of perimenopause, because your hormones are just up and down and all over the place. And so what's happening is with the reduction of estrogen and also reduction of progesterone, because your progesterone can go low as well, or estrogen, your estrogen could just drop in perimenopause and your progesterone. And this is what can cause your blood to dilate and cause the hot flash. You've got receptor sites all over your body for your hormones, and they can be disrupted as well. And estrogen helps to dilate your blood vessels. And you're more sensitive now to stress in perimenopause and menopause. And that can, the release of adrenaline from your adrenal glands can dilate your blood vessels and bring on the hot flashes. This is what can happen. Yeah, because you're definitely more sensitive because of the loss of estrogen. And like I said, estrogen can just drop. And because progesterone can help to stabilize the stress response. It can buffer the stress response, can progesterone. So when both of them are dropped, especially high amounts of stress, your progesterone can go much, much quicker in perimenopause. You lose your progesterone the first. And if there's lots of stresses around, it can create a loss of more of progesterone, because progesterone will be used to buffer the stress in your body, buffer anything in your life that's stressful. And there's all different types of stresses. The stress of what you eat can be stressful, what you think can be stressful, how you live in your life can be stressful. There's so many different stresses that can affect it. There's some different triggers. So some triggers to think of then, if you want to try and identify, because you can identify what is creating more of the hot flashes. Is it the stress? What stresses do you have in your life? What is stressing you out? And if you're having some problems with your adrenal glands, if you're having some weakness in your body, you have any gut issues, all these can tie you together. They can all add up, and then they can be creating the estrogen and progesterone loss. Because your gut health plays a massive part in processing your estrogen levels, and your liver health as well. And your colon, if you're constipated, that can affect it as well. So there's so many different things, but some things to start with for now is looking at some things that can stimulate your body. And some things like alcohol. Alcohol is a stimulant. Going too long without food, if your blood sugar is not stable, this can increase the cortisol. It can release the adrenaline from your adrenal glands, because your body's put into a bit of stress mode. It's being stimulated because, okay, our blood sugar's dropped, and so it's going to release that stress hormone. So that can trigger the hot flashes. That can trigger the dilation of your blood vessels as well. Spicy foods, hot showers, hot baths. What else is there? Coffee. Coffee is a stimulant, so coffee could be a trigger for you. So look at what could be triggers as contributing to your hot flashes. Keep a journal, keep a track of your hot flashes. When are they happening? What's just happened in your life? What have you eaten? What your situation is? Then you can track the hot flashes that way, and you can pinpoint what's going on. If it's the coffee, how many cups of coffee are you drinking? Can you cut back on that? So if you keep a track of your hot flashes, then you can identify what could be creating it and causing it. And this is what I help women with all the time. I've got a 12-week Transform Your Life in Midlife program that you can join. I'm running it at the moment, and I'm adding more women as I go along. And I can help you out over 12 weeks to really get clear on what's going on. If you can't really fathom out what your hot flashes are, there may be some other issues going on. Like I said, there could be something, high amounts of stress is going to cause your adrenal glands to be stressed out. And that can create an instability of your progesterone and estrogen even more in your body. Let's have a look at your gut health. Where is that? Is that can that be creating your issues as well, your hot flashes? This is all things that I can help you identify with. When you work with me, because I send you a health form for you to fill in. You fill out the health form. I can see from that health form, just by the answers to the questions that I ask you, and specific questions that I ask you when you work with me, I can pinpoint what it is that's going on in your body. And there may be some other tests that I can ask you to run as well to get really clear. Because I don't always like to guess what's going on in your body. I can identify what's going on, but I like to see a test as well. I love the Dutch test because the Dutch test is amazing, and I love the hair tissue test as well. You can also get a DNA test to figure out if there's any what's going on with your issues with what food you're eating. You know, it tracks how your genes and work in your body, because you can have disruption with your methylation, the way that you process your the way that you processes, like you go through cellular processes in your body, that's called methylation, and you can have some, it's what's called SNPs in your body. It's the methylation issues where you're not processing things in your body correctly. You could have something in your genes that's affecting that and affecting your DNA. So that's a great test to do as well. But the Dutch test is amazing. It can be expensive, the Dutch test, but it's amazing because it measures your hormones very, very well and how your body's processing the hormones. And it also can pinpoint your adrenal gland and your thyroid health as well, where you are with that. So this is why I love the Dutch test and how amazing it is to get really clear on how your body is processing your hormones in your body. So yeah, let me know your experiences with hot flashes, ladies. If you've got any questions about my video, then let me know. And it does get better in menopause when your hormones settle down, because they're all over the place in perimenopause. The second phase is a little bit easier. They start to settle down a bit. But what you do in perimenopause is really important to help your body cope with this process, because your body's already stressed out, coping with the ups and downs of the hormones that can create so many different symptoms. And the healthier that you are, the more that you look at your nutrition, the way that you live your life, because this is what I work with in my program, 5 steps that I use that have transformed my life and my symptoms, is your nutrition, looking at the toxins, your sleep, how you take care of yourself, how you live your life, you know, are you happy with your life? All these things can tie in to the way your hormones are working in your body and what a disruption of your hormones are in your body. Because when you start going through perimenopause, you might have struggled with a few issues before, you know, with the bloating and things like that, and tiredness and fatigue. And then when perimenopause hits, you start to notice more and more symptoms coming around. Because when your hormones are reducing down, if you have any weaknesses in your body, they will be shown to you even more. So this is what happened to me with my weaknesses that I had in my body. So it really does matter what you do in your 20s and your 30s before you get to perimenopause, and how strong your body is to cope with this phase. So if you have any weaknesses in your body will show you those weaknesses. It will give you your symptoms. And it's important not to just, you know, get on with it and just push through it, you know. A lot of women I speak to, they say, oh yeah, I don't feel great, but it's menopause, isn't it? Just get on with it. No, you don't have to get on with it and put up with it. You can sort it out. You can, you know, by working on the nutrition, working on self-care, taking better care of yourself, looking at where you are with toxins in your life. There's so many toxins now in modern day life that can be affecting your hormones in a bad way. So there's so many different issues and so many different things, but the main one is looking at the stress, because this is where it can create so many different issues for lots of women. So thanks for watching my video. If you got any questions at all, please reach out and ask me. If you want to work with me, if you want to join my 12-week program, we get to work with me one-to-one. I'll be there to work on your issues, creating a plan for you, helping you to feel better, helping you to create a happier life for yourself, and really, really dig deep. And, you know, there's no deprivation with nutrition. You know, if you're a woman that's thinking that you'd have to deprive yourself of foods that you enjoy, then you don't have to do that at all. You might have to do it first to get some healing and to get your body stronger. But after that, you know, you're well on your way to balancing your hormones, enjoying midlife, and reducing your symptoms down. You can do it, because I've done it. So if you want me to help you, please reach out. If you want to get to know each other and jump on a call with me, then I'm happy to have a chat with you as well. So thanks for watching. ask me any questions and I'll come back and answer them for you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. See you later. Take care now.